This is the 48th LeetCode challenge, and it is called Rotate Image. You are given an n by n 2D matrix representing an image. Rotate the image by 90 degrees clockwise. You have to rotate the image in place, which means you have to modify the input 2D matrix directly. Do not allocate another 2D matrix and do the rotation. So if we have this image, it rotates to the right 90 degrees, so what was originally 741 in the first column is now the top row because it's rotated. And okay, let's get started. So my thought for this is we iterate, like for this one, we go from the top row. We start with the first box here, we then swap it with this one, which then swaps with this one, which swaps with this one, and then swaps with this one. Then we go on to the next one, which there will be two. This swaps with this, swaps with this, swaps with this. And that's how to do it. So the corners swap here, then we go to this one, let's swap like that, then this one swaps here, 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 then we go into the inner and they swap. So I guess the question is, how do we do that? So I guess first things first, we'll get, just so we don't have to keep printing it out, int length equals matrix.length. Then this will be for int I equals 0. I is, what would I be? It will be length divided by 2, I want to say. So if we go here and here, okay, yep, so rows, we only need to go to the halfway point, so length divided by 2, then I++, and for int j, this, okay, so first will be I0, and then we want to go across to this. When I is 1, we actually want to be at index 1 here, because we've already done the outer one. So j equals I, and so no, it will be j is less than, so for this, the top row, like, we only need to do 5 and 1, because 5 will switch with 11, 1 will switch with 9. So what would that be? So 0, 1, would this be length divided by 2 minus I think? I think that's how it works. So int temp equals matrix ij. Let's get an index or number here to represent this number. It's just int last equals this. Actually, does this number work? So this would be 2. Yep, so less than that, I think that works. So last equals this, less than last. So I then think what we can do, this will be, so matrix ij equals, so this one would equal this. What's this one? I think that's last j. Then this one equals matrix last. Then this one equals matrix I last. Then matrix I last equals temp. Okay, let's do it side by side just to see if that makes sense. So last, let's say first one, length is 4 divided by 2 minus I, so that'll be 0. Oh, so last is 2. Temp is this. This one is last j, which would be 0. Okay, I think that's all good. Then return matrix. I think that's all that has to be done. Let's run it and just see what it does. Okay, it didn't work exact. Wait, looks like it didn't change anything. Okay, well I guess we gotta go in and figure out what happened. So let's open up this matrix and let's go through it. So temp is 1, that changed to 4. Okay, I see the mistake already. It's not, this isn't meant to be last. Let's say half int last equals length minus 1 minus I. So this should be half. Okay, I think, maybe. Let's just run it. Almost. So I did the outer one as expected, but I didn't do inner, so maybe I need to... Okay, I think I know what's going on. It was 3, and then divided by 2, truncated it to 1, so let's do plus 1 here. Okay, no, that's definitely not it. Okay, maybe I put these back where they were. So let's remove that, and let's figure out what this should actually be. Actually, what did I have for last before? Okay, I see the issue. I was using the I index, even though I should have been using J at some point within it. So let's put that back like that. Although I feel like that was kind of correct what I had before. Okay, let's remove half, put this one back. Let's just run it. I think I've confused myself a little bit with this. Okay, it's making it kind of hard to see because it's modifying the original one, but let's just so we can clearly see. So 1 is going around twice. 3 somehow ended up here. 2 ended up... Okay. Let's just step through it and figure out what's going on. So I should be 7. Then 7 should be 9. 9 should be 3. Then 3 should be 1. Okay, so the first for loop works. So this should... So temp should be 2. 2 should then become 4, I think. But it became 8. Why did that happen? Okay. Okay, what's the math that needs to be done for this? So, basically, the math I did was... Okay, on this one, we just go to the very bottom. And then for this one, it just went straight to the bottom again. But it should be going to here. So, there's some math that needs to be done, which can't just be this last. So we know this involves length. So let's say this is 0, J is 0. So this is just length. Okay, so we need to use J for the row. So that is length minus 1 minus J. Oh, and then this is I, because I would be 0 while J is 1. So this is 0. I need to go up, which is J. Okay. Starting to get somewhere now. So for that one we need to go to here, which in this case would be length, this one is length minus I, and then this is length minus J, because it's the very last row, so use I for that, but then it's in the middle, so it's J. Okay, so then we copy this, put it here, then we're going to here, so this will be... Is it this swapped? Yeah, I think it might be this swapped. So this is now J, and this is I. And then it's this. Okay, let's run that. Expand everything, and let's go. So temp 1, the 1 up there becomes 7. That should become... 7 becomes 9. 9 becomes... 3, I think. Wait, did I do something? Okay, no, this last one's not correct. This is meant to be J, because in the first iteration, when J is 0, it goes up to here for these corners, but then the second one, it goes to here. Okay, I think that's it now. So close. Not quite there yet. So we've got the inner one correct, but then somehow 1 and 3 swapped. Okay, let's break point through it again. Okay, so that one worked. Okay, so temp 1 gets replaced with 7, 7 becomes 9, 9 becomes 3. Forgot to change it back here again. J. I think that was the only problem. Okay, that one worked, and then this top one, this also worked. Cool, so hopefully that was the only thing left needing to be fixed, so let's put that into LeetCode, run on the test ones. Alright, I forgot to remove the return, which I used because it made it easier for me to test, so now we run it. Okay, both test ones worked, so let's submit and hope it's all good. Awesome, there we go. So that's the solution to the 48th LeetCode called Rotate Image. If you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe.